So this is Heaven's Finest, The Last Witness. I want to talk about a couple of things tonight. I've had a hard time posting to YouTube because of the algorithm, trying to play the game, but we're going to do it here tonight. There are some things happening, and it's about time people become aware. In the New Testament, you have Yeshua, Jesus, which his real name is Yeshua, speak of someone who is to come after him and do greater things. He's speaking of prophecy. We're in Revelation now. Same goes with the Old Testament, where they speak of the cornerstone being rejected, but yet turns out was the perfect cornerstone that was used. I know I'm not saying this verbatim, word for word, but I just want to point it out that these things have happened. These are prophecies that were left for us. If you look at the Dead Sea Scrolls, those also need to be interpreted as prophecy, not as scripture. The world's changing right now. And they speak of one's final return. This one had to be trial by fire. This one that is to come had to be built by pain, so he could not be corrupted. Because pain either corrupts you or purifies. And until you've walked through the pain that someone has felt deeply, eternally, to understand it, to live it, to come out the fire the other side, purified, to have all truths burned away, all false lights burned away. See, now the Dead Sea Scrolls talk about the light in living form. This is prophecy as well. Once these things are reinterpreted and read the correct way, people will see the light. They will understand. And I won't lie, I haven't read any of it. No need. The universe delivers it to me of what I need to know and what I don't. This prophecy, though, speaks of the one who will take God form in human flesh. He will hit God mode. He will be the last, but not really the last God. There will be many more here on earth that ignite the same fire, that connect the Kundalini with the great consciousness. It's a lonely path. You get tested nonstop. I met with a so-called friend over a year ago now, last time I seen him. And he told me at that point he did tarot cards and could see dead people. I always knew he was off, but I had no clue. He told me what I knew was true. Hell, he even pulled a card out of his tarot cards that he had never seen before. That's how he knew. He told me flat out to slow down, you're moving too fast. He was just trying to interfere. Tried to cast a spell because he actually was possessed. They tried to stop it, but all they did was push me faster. They made the process speed up. I want to also talk about the watch you see, the old Sumerian statues of the Anunnaki wearing the watch with the leaf petals or the peacock feathers, you could say. And they carried a bag, a pouch, a basket. The watch represents the Kali Yuga, or the 24,000 year Earth cycle. Each 12 cycles in this 24,000 year period are 2,166 years long. And I believe the ending here of the Kali Yuga has been 1,261 years, if I'm remembering correctly. But anyways, this watch kept track of where we were at. This watch was the Sumerians, the Anunnaki, keeping track. For they did not want to see the frequency change of this earth. It's what holds matter together. Now, the basket they carried, people still have no clue of what it means, but I do. See, it was the consciousness was hidden inside this basket and carried by the Anunnaki and regulated and remembered by them by the watch. They know it's coming due. They know it's over. They know that the one is here and he's already remembered and broke the chains and the cell. But the full awakening hasn't happened yet, but it is coming. From here on out, the world will change slowly. We have several years left, I do believe, where people are going to start igniting this flame that lives inside. And once they ignite it, you will elevate to the fifth dimension. You will be in God mode. You will see how everything's connected. You will know the truth before anyone speaks. You will know who has an issue with you as you walk into a room. But to get to this level, it is taking sacrifice. Family, friends, girlfriends, children. It's a path that takes a very strong person to walk. It's a path that is going to show you the truth about everybody and everything in your life. The Gnostics knew it. Why do you think the church has murdered millions in the name of Yeshua? Why did they kill him and put him on the cross? Martyr him, turn him into their mascot that you wear on your cross. They have you screaming out to him, praying to him. When in actuality, all you have to do is turn and look within. I have already begun my path, my journey. I am at the point of no return now. Soon, I will not be the same. I keep being blessed with information, past lives, important things in the future. Like Mount Rainier up in Seattle is going to blow. You probably haven't heard anything about it, but it'll be at 9 a.m. in the morning It'll happen sooner than later. It'll turn Seattle from morning to night like that. And it's coming. People probably think I lost it. For a while, I thought I did. But I did not lose it. I was being graded, watched, tested, pushed to the limit. See how I would react, which I didn't. I responded. I make sure my ducks are in a row. I make sure when I make my move, I've covered all my bases. And I make sure I will elevate beyond the situation. Just ask my last employer what happened, since I'm not allowed to talk about it. People don't like the light. And when you embody such a strong light as I do, you encounter resistance. Because when you reflect the mirror back to them, to show them what really lives inside of them, what they haven't been able to sit with and change, it bothers people. It makes them upset. It makes them realize who they really are, what they've really done, and who they've hurt. And for no reason, most of the time. But you can transmute it. You can level up. It is not too late for you, for any of you. Yeshua said, drink from my mouth and become as I am. I'm telling you the same thing. Follow the path. Remember, know who you are. Sit with your shadows at 3 in the morning. Get ready to move, respond, not react. I see energy. I know I am here to help people. I'm not here for personal gain. I'm not here to make myself wealthy, even though I will. But I will also use it like others won't. Like I did last summer with whatever I made helping the homeless across the country. Why I sit here and watch the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, the middle class phased out, the government releasing UFO documents to desensitize you to what is coming. And I don't give a fuck if they send a hitman after me. I got video of when they tried to blow me up with a fucking stick of dynamite, but missed. I had an OG try to kill me because of my hustle. I've had a lot of attempts in the past 5 years on my life. At one point, I quit counting. And it's not made up. This shit happened. Why do you think that is? Every time I get close, something happens. You know how many times I was almost killed last year in car wrecks alone? But I died once. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how I hit the other side. And I remember what happened. I remember reaching out, telling them, please don't send me back. Please don't send me back. But I had no choice. You see, the devil was after me, and his whole thing was to not let me go. to never let me go. But it felt so peaceful. No pain, no worry, no lack. Free, even though I would have been caged. They made me come back. As fast as they could, they sent me back. Whoever was there, whoever was waiting for me on the other side, as I reached out and cried to them, please don't send me back. And they did. They did it with no delay, that I had to go. The mission hadn't even started yet. And they knew how hard it was. My path, my journey, my pain already at that point. I hit the top of my head so fucking hard and snapped into my body. I awoke to the bright lights of the ambulance in my face. But they asked my name. I had no clue who I was, what happened, where I was, who I was. Fuck what day of the week it was. I had no clue of anything. I just had this smell that when I smell it, I still know the other side's close. And I smelt that for years now. Over a decade since this happened. The other side is right next to you. And the veil is going to lift soon. I'd like to go to Egypt in October for when this is supposed to happen. I've always had a strong pull there. Hell, my family went and I didn't because of an injury I had back then to my foot. I could have went. They didn't want to take me. And I know why now. Because I would have been way too early stepping back into the motherland. Because I know who I was in Egypt. But that's my business. I know who I was in several other lives. But I'm not going to say. It's none of your business. I've grown. I've come so far. And I'm going to tell you now that the government's lied to you your whole life. The church has lied to you. They know the truth. They keep it locked up in their cellar down below the Vatican. This is deep. This might be too much for people to handle, and I don't care if this wasn't meant for you. Get the fuck off my channel. Go listen to a guru tell you to paint a vision board and manifest your dreams. I'm talking instant manifestation now. There is a way. I'm talking about sovereign beings coming into alignment, resonating, holding the higher frequency to move forward. Because that's why we're here. To be a pillar of light, to hold the new frequency for everyone, to push forward. And you know it's coming. Everyone can feel it. Something's heavy in the air. But don't be afraid. Just put the work in. Find Yeshua. Find God. Find yourself. Raise your frequency. For what's about to come is going to be biblical. People will fall to their knees and weep in the street. Others will be dumbfounded with nothing to say. Governments are going to try and make it illegal. They're going to try and lock the chosen one down, but they won't be able to contain him. For this event coming will be public for all to see, which it has to be. The Mayans spoke of this. They even left artwork of the man splitting open to reveal the divine being. What's coming can't be stopped. For the final test was passed. The karmic was closed out. I've done a lot of things wrong in my life. This is the only thing I've ever done right. Do your homework. Pay attention. Stay off your phone so much and be aware and present in every moment.